was strong. Now there is power to move on. Never we are known.
I'm sorry. See, Babylon is after our kids. They are trying to seduce them and bring them into bondage because the devil understands the greatness of our children.
That's right.
Youth, y'all got to understand. You got one life. It is so easy to get in trouble. It's so easy to get in trouble. You don't even have to do nothing. All you have to do is be in the car with somebody that did something.
Amen.
And your life is gone.
Amen.
I worked on the police department for 7 years. And I've seen kids 13 years old get 12 years for murder for being in the car with the gun that they did the murder with. Because the person that did it won't admit that they did it, so everybody in the car gets charged.
Amen.
I've seen 16-year-old girls getting in cars with 40-year-old men and they disappear. They met him on Facebook and he told them he was 17. Meet me at McDonald's on 63rd and State. And then they go up there to 63rd and State and he shoot them in their neck with some injections. She go to sleep and wake up in Milwaukee.
That's right. That's right. Across the water.
So we must teach our children about Babylon.
Amen.
When they said, don't pray, Daniel said, I'm going to open up my window and I'm going to pray 3 times a day because I recognize where I am. I am in Babylon. Y'all are confused. Y'all worshiping pagan gods. And I am a person who serves God. I'm only 17, but I serve God. And as a matter of fact, he served God so good in Daniel 6, it said that they were going to set him over the entire kingdom because excellence was on him. Let me tell you something. For all y'all, and I'm going to bring my son here one Sunday when he gets done with school. But he learned about excellence in his freshman year in high school. He plays basketball. He poured everything that he had into basketball, and it got him a scholarship. But he learned in his freshman year how important grades were because he thought, oh, I could just shoot ball and I can score 30 points a game and I can go to college. Well, he was at an AAU tournament in Maryville, Indiana, and a recruiter from DePaul University asked me about my son because he's out there killing these guys, right? He said, well, in order to get into DePaul, you got to have at least a 21 on your ACT.
All right.
You got to have at least a 3.0 grade point average for us to even look at you to be on the team. And from that conversation, now we have been telling him his whole life, you got to get your grades, you got to be an all-A student, you have to be excellent, you are in a global competition. There's people in China, them kids going to school 7 days a week. In 4th grade, they learn in college algebra. If you don't push yourself into excellence, you're going to settle to be a C or D student. And when they start handing out jobs, you're not going to be considered because the people that are excellent get set up. Amen. The people that C's and D's and F's and barely going to school and you in there texting the whole time they're going over the biology. When you get to that part on the SAT, you're not going to remember it. All you're going to remember is who you was texting when you should have been learning it.
Amen.
Hello, somebody. You can't watch no TV until your homework is done. We ain't trying to keep you from fun. We're trying to prevent you from becoming a tragedy. Because if we don't push you into excellence and distinction, this world will show you no mercy. The juvenile detention center on 1100 South Hamilton is packed to capacity. They are kicking kids out into the street at 17. They are living under bushes. They are being victimized by pimps and gangs because they can't make it. They don't have the skills to work a job. They can't balance a checkbook. They don't know how to pay rent. They don't know how to pay bills. They don't have a driver's license. They have no skills where which they can live in a society that demands that we have something and know something.
Amen.
So they put Jay-Z up there at 45. Kanye West. They put these individuals up as some type of hero. And our children watch them and listen to them and they become enamored because they see Jay-Z driving a $2.5 million Bugatti. This is the reality. If you don't push yourself into excellence, young people, you will ever be trying to play catch up. We can stand right here on 87th and State. You got kids out there now playing buckets. No skills. Can't read, can't write, but they can play buckets. It's 450 below zero and they playing buckets. And they play buckets and they go up to the cars and they turn the bucket over and somebody put 50 cents in there. Now here's the question. I'm gonna be quiet and sit down because I want us to stand. How much does rent cost? Any of y'all know how much rent costs? 2-bedroom apartment. How much does a 2-bedroom apartment cost? $800 a month in a medium neighborhood. Okay, now the guy that's playing buckets, he's making 50 cents every time a car stops. So how many cars we think stop an hour? Give me a roundabout number. How many of y'all think? 2 cars an hour. So you're making $1 an hour. $1 an hour. So if he stay out there for 8 hours, he gonna make $8. How much does a hamburger cost? $1. So he made $8 on Monday and buy a burger, he only got $7 left. How much does a water cost? A bottle of water? That's $1. So he done spent $2 to eat. He only gonna eat once a day because if you making $8, you ain't eating no 3 square meals. You ain't eating no all that eggs and sausages and all that stuff. Y'all eat, you ain't getting none of that at $8. Right? So of your $8, you spending $2 just to eat 1 burger and drink 1 bottle of water. So you got $6 left. Now, let me see. Somebody. Oh, okay. Gucci. How much do Gucci bags cost now? $400, $500. So $800 for rent, $500 for Gucci. We're not even gonna go to the earrings and the watch. No, we ain't gonna go to the outfit because we know the outfit. You know, that look like some Macy's stuff. That don't look like Burlington Coat Factory stuff. That look like some Macy's stuff right there. So $800 plus $500 is $1,300 a month, and you making $8 a day. So 8 times 30 days, that's $240 a month. That means you playing buckets every day, rain, snow, whatever. $240 a month. You won't have enough to cover rent. So where are you going to live at on $240 a month?
In the street.
On the street. What you going to eat with $240 a month? You're going to eat a burger and you're going to drink you a bottle of water. You might be able to get a box of Boston baked beans if they put them on sale. Because y'all remember Boston baked beans used to be a dime. They 50 cents now in the little bitty box. Now, well, how old are you? You're 18. So you're getting close to that age where you're ready to date. That's what they do in Babylon. You're 18, you can start dating and going to the show and stuff. So now if you want to go on a date, $240 a month, if we go to the show, how much does it cost to get in the show? About $75 for a ticket now, right? You buy a pop is like $40. Well, how much is nachos? Like $20? That's if you go by yourself. You take somebody with you, you're liable to spend your whole $240 at the show. But we got to ride the bus though, because I can't afford no car at $240 because gas is $12 a gallon. So when we don't teach our children to stand, we handicap them from being able to be elevated.
All right. Very true.
Children, listen, it's easy to get in trouble. We can stand on 87th and the Dan Ryan and we can take a poll of adults that are getting on the L to go downtown to work for $6 an hour, and they all to the T will tell you, I wish I had stayed in school. I wish I would have applied myself. I wish I would have went to college instead of stepping with the Q's. Instead of doing all that partying, I wish I would have gotten my education.
That's right. Amen.
But Babylon wants to confuse you. He wants to make you seem like everything else is important. So we know all the words to young Jeezy.
Come on now.
But we don't know college trigonometry. We don't know economics. We don't know law. We don't know business. We don't know biology.